Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Songs of Six. Today, we're going to be repelling some horrible invaders. Hopefully, successfully. You never know. And as a preliminary step, I wanted to build another dungeon, but I think it's a little bit late. So we might as well take a look. So they have huge amounts of Pigonoids, a dwarf division, some Garthemes, a couple humans, and many Talapies. That's not too bad. I don't really think I need to bolster my numbers anymore, but I might as well see. Let's see, I mean, I could send the Cantorians or some Pigonoids. No, I think we're golden. If we look at my army, I've got all humans, some dwarves, some Garthemi, like flanking squads. And that's about it. The only like maybe difference is equipment, but if you look at the Pigonoids, you can see they have terrible morale and terrible weight. Weight is like blunt resistance. Whereas humans have ×2 blunt damage, and if we look at our Crotonian or Dondorians, they have ×1.5 and weight ×1.1, which I think will make them like perfect frontline warriors, you know? So they'll be able to withstand the blows. So I think being a little bit outnumbered won't be too bad, especially if they go to Yervin. No, I mean, no matter what, they're gonna be, we're gonna have the numbers, because there's gonna be the garrison units, which are okay. I mean, garrison units kind of fucking absolutely suck, but still. I guess I'll use this time before those guys get here to, I know, plan more construction. Does that even make sense? I feel like we have a ton of jobs just lined up. Oh, you know what? We could start importing eggs, I think. We have a bunch of money, so I see no reason not to. I'm a little bit concerned it might fuck up the balance books, but worst case scenario, we could just stop importing the eggs. Excuse me. All my import depots are full. Oh yeah, I was gonna have some more housing over here. I could maybe, I want to fit an import depot somewhere. It can be like a really small one. I guess I could break the sort of tradition of this block a little bit and have it right here. Then I can have, I don't know, I could have a couple houses here, or a couple of the long houses. I mean, it should be the Garthemes working in these places, right? There's 77 fucking dudes living there. And I think I'm gonna delete this room and dismantle the structure. This is a really shitty guard post too. Not gonna lie, but whatever. Is there anything I can do for the Garthemes? I could give them more food rations. They probably would like that greatly. We're kind of struggling with the food days. I'm really not sure what to do about that. I mean, we could, theoretically speaking, build more like warehouses for rations, you know? In fact, I think I have this big old ration maker here that doesn't really have a big warehouse, so we can maybe... No, we've got a pretty big one. Do I have ration crates for the export depots here? Let's see, this is the import one. So, and this is the export one. I do have rations here. Oh yeah, that shit's full up. It's actually too full. Maybe I should dedicate 2 to rations. I think that'll be pretty golden. That way I can clear a little bit of space here. I know I just said we need more food days, but we overproduce rations. So I'll have to wait for the depot to come along. How's the weapon and armor count? Let's see. Okay, I've got a little bit more than necessary. But distressingly not that much more than necessary. I'm gonna have this army start marching up here. Usually these guys attack Yerevan. I don't think now is gonna be any different. So it only makes sense to start moving now, so Yerevan isn't like besieged for too long. And we can wait until they're like just about to besiege Yerevan before we like move on in. I'll just have my forces right here. What the hell? Are these mines? Is that what happens when there's like prospects? I like how it's pumping it. Like it's pumping, well, there's like two ways. It kind of looks like a shotgun, and it kind of looks like someone like pumping their hog a little bit. Less so in slow motion, normal speed. Okay, so the auto-resolve says we're going to lose about 84 men. Obviously, I'm going to manually fight this so that I can lose more men, of course. Okay, wow, the armies are incredibly fucking huge. Looks like the bottom area is completely uncovered by the forest. So we're probably going to want our archers positioned there and sort of fight like up on this flank over here. So first things first, we're going to want... Oh, I think the X's mean they have maxed out weapons and armor. No, not true. I have no idea what the X's are. Well, I'm going to have the Dondorians sort of form a line just along the battle lines over here. I kind of feel like I should be going with slightly fatter lines because I think the super tall, skinny lines have been screwing me a little bit. Definitely I'm going to want these guys to be close together to have the bonus defense, right? Yeah, these squatter divisions aren't too bad, in my opinion. In fact, they might be a little bit too long, but it is what it is. I'm definitely going to want humans to sort of continue to be this, like, front line. And the front line is just going to continue following the tree line. Do I have a human division that... Yeah, these guys have pretty good weapons and armor. I think I can have these guys here and then move them up a little bit. Or they might be protected from archers there. Then there's going to be this gap, and then the garrison guys can form like a moral support like backline over here. Let's see. So, more humans. Where are these more humans? Oh, this is another free division. These guys can go up here. These are garrison humans. These are garrison Garthemes. I really legitimately just think the garrison dudes should just kick rocks back here. Do I... Okay, here's an okay-ish... I mean, this is a pretty nice, like, tiny division of humans. It's 50 of them. So they could form, like, a little nuggy over here. See no problem with that. And this division of humans can... well, I'll put them right here. I think that'll be cool. My garrison guys are just gonna be positioned in the forest. Hopefully they don't get, like, turbo fucked. Now we can go for the bow divisions. Or who's down here? Oh, this is just an entire good squad of humans. In which case, they can... I kind of want them to be like another flanking squad. Let's see, do these guys have bows? They don't have bows, they don't have bows, they don't have bows, they don't have bows. Okay, none of these people have bows, so I can actually fill out that line. So I guess I will have... excuse me, where's my good humans? I could have swore there's good humans down here. Oh, they're up here. Yeah, these guys can go right here, and these guys can actually form up over here, and they should not be at risk of getting archered. God, I hate these garrison dudes. I guess I want to have some flanking divisions, but I'm a little bit paranoid about having them all up top. Let's see, is there any archers here? Okay, the enemies just don't have any bows whatsoever. Okay, in that case, I can have my flanking squad be down here, and this squad of humans is gonna just exist to sort of guard the archers. So I'll put them over here, and then I can have my archer divisions just standing in the open. And their job is to completely and utterly eviscerate this bottom flank. Once they do that, then, you know, my dudes, my boys, can just get in there. I think I can have some garrison dudes sort of standing around waiting to defend the archers, worst case scenario. Maybe I'll have a garrison squad sort of near my catapults. No, near my, yeah, near my keep, my throne, so enemies don't like sneak past. Now for flanking squads, it's obviously going to be Garthemes. They're obviously going to be in the run formation, because, you know. Having two of them here will be cool. I think this human squad can go in this little gap over here, because they can just move up into the cover. Wow, these guys don't have bows either. And this last human squad can be another flanking squad down here. So I'm just gonna boom, and these guys probably should have run as well. And we can send it. Maybe I should have saved before combat. Well, whatever happens, happens. So I'm just gonna want my Talapis to laser focus in on these bottom guys. Just instantaneously destroy them. That will free up the rest of my dudes. Alright, they're getting fucking incredibly annihilated. I see some of these guys are charging up, but the Talapis can just change their target. Meanwhile, oh Jesus. A lot of these armies are moving up. I want to have these, one of these Garthemi squads moving. So I'm just gonna get them moving. I'm gonna march this human squad up just to move the front line up a little bit. Which I think will be cool. You can see these guys are rushing like fucking shrieking banshees. It's amazing. Alright, that is another squad in tatters. I think I can get the humans to march in. Now, they can just go this way. And this other human squad can also sort of follow them up. Those poor souls. These Garthemes can move up here, so they can maybe get like a flank surround on these guys. I think that would be pretty nice. So that way, I see this like huge army moving in. I think I'm gonna march these guys backwards a little bit and march these guys up a little bit. Alright, these Garthemes have finally gotten in position. Their job in life is to fucking destroy the enemy catapults. Guess I'll move this human squad up here. Move these guys up here. Alright, we've made contact with the enemy. So I'm just gonna tell these guys to attack. So I think that'd be pretty good. Yeah, these guys can attack these guys down here. Just start engaging, you know? Garthemis are just taking the most hellish formation there ever was. Alright, these humans can probably move in over here. And these humans can form up to sort of surround these guys. I think that'd be pretty nice. Meanwhile, these humans... I guess these guys can just march up to these guys, and these other humans can sort of sandwich these catapults as well. Just get them to flee instantaneously so we have air superiority. Alright, don't know what these guys are doing, but I'm just gonna charge in. These are Crotonians, so I think my Garthemis are gonna be fucking absolutely, like, going buck wild with it. See, my Garthemi squad is descending on these catapults. Oh, look at them go. They're fucking shit up. That's a little bit awkward. This is just a garrison unit. Don't really mind them being out in the middle of nowhere. I see the Garthemis have bugged the fuck out. No pun intended. And move these humans in here. And begin the crushing on these guys. I'll just charge these humans. And charge these humans. Just make like a nice surround on this little squad over here. Alright, all the catapults are unmanned. These Garthemis could then form up and attack these guys who are just out in the open. It's a little bit annoying. They got a little charge on us. But luckily we're going to get a little charge on these guys. So that'll make things fair. I think... First of all, I kind of missed an opportunity to have these guys attack. I think these humans need to like haul ass and get over there to sort of help out morale. And also like deal some damage. And I want these Garthemis to maybe... Yo, who? Why are there morale? Oh, it's the garrison. I was like, what the fuck's going on? I see my garrison units are spazzing out for no fucking reason. Really do not love to see it. I feel like the situation's kind of... I probably should get up there with these guys. So I'm gonna march these Garthemis up here. I think that'll be good. Can I, like, find their position? Oh, it's these... They're not even in the front line. Are you joking? How come they're even damaged? Oh, they must got hit by, like, a stray catapult or something. Okay, well, whatever. Just get in there, humans. Fucking kill them. Destroy them. No, don't do... Whatever you're doing, you need to stop doing that. That's, like, extremely rude. Oh, I think they're getting bogged down fighting people. Yo, are my Talapis, like, taking pot shots? I keep seeing arrows. What's going on? Well, whatever. Up top, looks like shit's completely fine, and we have destroyed them. That was pretty nice. I feel like that was pretty clean. Let's see, we lost 55 people in our army, and 29 in the garrison, so that's pretty close. I think we... Let's see, that's... 7... That's 84, I think, for exactly just on point for the number of stuff losses. Most of it was in the army too. That's kind of annoying. It is what it is. I probably could have been a little bit quicker. Looks like we lost some human division members and some Garthemis, mostly humans. Well, I guess I'll just go back over to Kongn again. Back to New Ganymede. Everyone is really upset. Oh, I think it's just the thing. Yeah, that happens whenever you start the game. I guess it also happens when you just load into the city, where people temporarily forget they have access services. It's pretty okay. I don't think I even needed to build another prison either, because I'm pretty sure... Is there like... Let's see, does it say how many people can fit in my... Yeah, 384. That's way more than enough. I mean, in future combats, we maybe are going to need more dungeons. Also, all the losses sort of have eaten into the odd jobber count a little bit, which is unfortunate as well. But not completely unexpected. It's sort of a problem with having such low margins. Maybe I should always try to be like floating 100 or like 200 odd jobbers or something. So that if I build a big industry, you know, it doesn't screw it up. Probably would be a good rule of thumb, because it is really slowing down stuff sometimes. Well, might as well just let time advance now. Let some of these projects get built. There's gonna be a tavern over here, right? Like a tiny tavern. I feel like... Oh, the game's chugging a little bit. I'm guessing all the captives are, yeah, being brought in now. Look at that. Them's some good spoils. I kind of feel like I want to destroy some more buildings just to, make the tavern bigger. Man, it's kind of like a god-awful historical district. Pretty sure that's how people feel about every historical district, like the city planners or whatever. We definitely can clean this up a little bit. I mean, there's going to be room for 30 Crotonians over here. Maybe there just needs to be more longhouses. Could be good. I think I will execute on the plan of getting rid of these buildings and dismantling these structures. Because I don't know, I feel like I want to replace this tavern too, which means we're going to have to build it pretty big. Right? I want to say like 50% bigger. I mean, we're already kind of there, right? If the tavern is this big. And then this place can be like a warehouse or something, maybe? Just for like the booze. Could be good. And food for the canteen. we could maybe get rid of this like little plaza and just have like a mega canteen. I feel like that'd be not great though. I mean, we do have a plaza right here that has decent Harmony access and well access and speaker stand access. Wouldn't necessarily be too bad. Just gonna add in a few more odd jobbers. I guess I'll add some Dondorian immigrants, though I'm a little bit paranoid always about them. I can add some Cantorians as well. Get even more Cantorian blacksmiths. Oh, some of the Cantorians are actually training. No, wait, these aren't Cantorians, they're humans. Wow, pigmen are actually smaller than humans. What the hell? I always assumed they were like bigger and like fatter because, you know, they're pigs. Yeah, I think I will beef up the Cantor division. We have 68 Cantors. Like, I'm fine with some of them being smiths because, let's be honest, Cantors are really good smiths. But I do like the idea of just having like this godlike army of 150 Cantors that just annihilates everything that crosses their path. And I feel like we could really get there, you know? Do Cantors like underground buildings? Let's see, no, they fucking absolutely hate underground buildings. Interesting. I'm not sure what we can do about that. Like, I could build a Cantor blacksmith, I guess, in the Cantorian district. Maybe? Though there isn't really much space. It would give the Cantors something to do, you know? Wait, this tavern's maxed out service. How is this tavern maxed out? What the hell? Who's using them? I guess this jeweler. Well, is this tavern not good enough for them? They want to go to the fancy, like, failed Cantor tavern? Let's see how it is. I mean, okay. Let's say we build a smithy for the Cantors. And it can be kind of tiny, I think. Don't think there's any reason for it to be super big. I want to destroy this wall. I feel like this wall is just the source of all my anguish. Maybe we'll re-wall the Cantor district at some point, but I'm thinking we could have a blacksmith up here, and I can maybe move the eatery slightly as well. Maybe, maybe not. Where are the delivery men here? Okay, it's Tilapis. Wait, how many people do I have in my warehouses? Let's see, it would be under infrastructure. It'd be warehouses. I have 232 of them, and I have 2,000 people working. Jesus. We really need to improve our Garthemi count. I wonder what we can do for them. I mean, we could give them more food. We can increase their dread access. They really care about that. They really like it when there's a bunch of meat storage. That is something we could arrange. They do like being able to retire. They don't care about education. I don't think we need Garthemis having any education at all. Because if we look at the like utility or whatever of warehouses, they're like output level. I think it's just tools that makes the warehouse more efficient. Not 100% sure. And I don't think Garthemis need to be educated to be warriors either. So there's no real point in educating the Garthemis. Maybe like fisheries. Let's see. No. Interestingly enough, indoctrination seems to increase the power level of the fishing. That's weird. Wait, do the Garthemis like being indoctrinated? Let's see. They do not care. I mean, I do like educating civilians. I don't know why I pictured the Garthemis as being, like, masochistic. I think maybe... No, they're definitely... They like dread because it makes them feel cool, right? It's like the fucking demons in Oblivion. They like having the nasty pulsing hearts and shit, so it makes them feel badass. Completely different. Not dreading me, they are the dread. They are the danger. Which is kind of understandable. So if we go for work crafting, it would be smithy. Just put this guy over here. Do the Cantors like... I feel like they like square buildings, but let me see. Let's see, they like clothing. Of course they do. Squareness, they don't care about. Roundness, they don't care about. They don't like slaves. They do like retiring. They do like privacy. And faith. That's like their big things. So I guess, yeah, there'll be a smithy over here. This will be the Cantor smithy. It can be a small one because, like, There's not going to be that many Cantor Smiths at a given time. If I were to just have these guys here... No, fuck. It'll be one bigger, just so that I can put pillars in. So I think having room for like 40-ish employees, 50 employees, that should be in more than enough. Hypothetically speaking, because, you know, there's not that many Cantors. I'm noticing that we might not have quite enough efficiency stuff. We do have this big old sly here. I kind of wanted that for storage. Maybe I can... Oh, there's plenty of space here, actually. Yeah, I can put this here, and then the storage can be right at the entrance. I think that'd be pretty good. Maybe there could have been something worked out where there's like a little bit more room. I don't think it really super duper matters. This will be room for 50 employees, which we almost have enough Cantors just for that. There's a bunch of homes nearby the Cantors would like. Definitely would like a larger tavern somewhere nearby, and also a larger bathhouse. People keep coming in from the outside and using these services. Okay, maybe we rework this entire area. Just build it fatter. I think that makes sense. Also, I don't like these torches. I think they need to be moved. Can dismantle these structures. That should provide the stuff. The good stuff, you know? The cut stone. I want to have a Garthemi house back here as well. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty good, because there's some warehouses nearby. No, it's not the most efficient use of space, but still. So with this blacksmith, the Cantors will be happy, because they finally have like a building that speaks to their needs. I guess I'll rebuild the physician first. It's gonna be just the same thing, but thicker. So I can get like some shelves here, and then there can be like pillars. Since the employees of the ration makers have plummeted, that's not good. Whatever, I added some Crotonians to town, hopefully that fixes that. That's kind of a rude game. There might not be enough shelf space yet. Probably should have worked that out earlier. Is there anywhere I can put like sneaky shelves? Maybe if I could put a sneaky shelf here. No, it's not gonna be enough. Okay, in that case, I could just expand this place out by one, you know. It's 95, 100%. There's room for big old door. Build this out of grand stone. Boom. Building 1 complete. Now we let some time advance. I want this brick to get out of the way before I build the larger tavern. Is there booze in this? We probably could use like a micro warehouse for the tavern and shit too. So next, I guess I could have a small canteen here instead of a small eatery. I think that would be better. Because, you know, it's a higher quality service. There's gotta be a better way to do this. No, this definitely wants to be here. Okay, and this definitely can't work here. Maybe this building just needs to be a little bit wider. It is going to be Crotonians working in this place, so I could make it rounded, you know? I think that wouldn't be too bad. Then we can have like a cooking station back here. We can make this building slightly shorter, so that way I can have this other cooking station here. And then we just get some tables. There we go, 100% table access. And there's enough pillars, and the building is rounded. And it's gonna be made out of wood. Sorry, Cantors, but you're not gonna be spending that much time in this place. So boom. Then, let's see, here's another grand ceiling, so we could have, is this a grand ceiling? This is a grand ceiling. It's a little bit annoying. I guess I could move the bathhouse a little bit back. And then have the tavern there, and the bathhouse can be... I mean, it could be underground, but that's gonna really piss off the bathhouse workers. Unless they're Garthemis for whatever reason. Pretty sure, like, if I were to build a bathhouse... Health... Everyone gets fulfillment out of it. Are you serious? Wait, what? What's the work priority on the bathhouses? Let's see. This would be under civics, bathhouses. No, they have normal fulfillment. What the hell? Excuse me, game? But everyone has the 3 arrows. Excuse me? Maybe it's just that there's no like skill rating associated with it. I'm gonna move the bathhouse down here, I think. It's gonna take a lot of digging. This bathhouse up here, I mean. But that way it will serve the dwarfinoids as well, who are kind of under-serviced in this little area. And it'll also provide more space so that the cantors in the region can get their baths, which I think will also be nice. We've just got to let a little bit of time advance. I do like the idea of having some building in here. I don't know what would be in here. It could be another bathhouse, theoretically speaking, or maybe the tavern. It would kind of put the tavern, like, way out of the way, though, if I did put it there. I mean, there could be a rest home, I guess. Or a crypt. A nice little cantor crypt. I don't think we have any crypts nearby. It's always a shame to use, like, good underground space, though, because I could literally have, like, a crypt in this, like, back parking lot zone. Oh, wait, there's a crypt up here. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I mean, I'm gonna have to let time advance no matter what, for this stuff to get mined out anyways, so. It's non-urgent. Just adding in a little bit more people here and there. Just to keep the stuff going. Keep the blood pumping in this town. Kinda wanna build another fruit warehouse. I see like all this fruit, all these fruits going to waste. I think it probably makes sense. Could just have one up here. Maybe one right here. That'll be cooking too, and we can chop some trees down nearby just to sort of make these jobs easier. Just a natural free source of wood. It literally grows on trees, brother. I built some housing over here as well. I've recorded myself doing it, but I had my microphone shut off because I had to use the restroom. Basically, I'm going to use up all this prime territory and I deleted these 2 houses. Which I know is a little bit sucky, but it's going to end up resulting in more optimal housing because there's literally just a bunch of dwarves who are living in these big homes, which is just not great. Oh, the isolation is a little bit fucked on this house as well. Guess I'll just build that back up. I can't wait till we have enough Garthemis for them to all be warehouse workers. It's gonna be so amazing. I'm pretty sure they have like a faster movement speed just inside the map generally. This import depot is gonna import eggs. I'm gonna import until we have 30% stock, I guess. And there's no reason to really be cheeky with it, but still. I'm gonna have some eggs here. No, this is the export warehouse. This is the import warehouse. I can just have... I mean, I guess we could finalize it out and just have the last 6 crates for the eggs over here. So then the warehouse, the delivery man will come by and bring some eggs and it'll be stored here. And then warehouse workers will yoink the eggs out from here and deliver them to all the warehouses. Just, you know, serving food. And it'll be amazing. Just you wait. Finally gonna have eggs, which will please someone. I don't know which races prefer the eggs. I also want to do a meat import yard somewhere. Maybe somewhere like nice and central. Don't know where exactly I would put it. I mean, we could put it in this like village over here. It's either that or there's the giant parking lot. Looks like there was a brewery accident. There's this parking lot over here that I was going to use for something. Dude, these buildings have 100% load. Available services 0. Are you joking? That is so good. Well, I guess first things first, we can build a giant tavern over here. We could do a guard post real quick. I know I deleted some. Yeah, one up here would be nice, and then I can remove this guy. That still, like, services this whole area. We might even be able to put one up there. And then this tavern can sort of fill the rest of this area, because it's going to replace the other tavern, right? And it's going to be well-rounded. I could probably expand over here to touch these longhouses, because the building doesn't need to be perfectly shaped. In fact, the Piganoids like it dirty and misshapen. So there isn't really space for any tables over there. Oh well, it'd be what it'd be. I mean, maybe we could do like, no, a double table just wouldn't work either. And I guess there could be some like roundedness nuggies over here, and that could be the thing that goes there. We can get some carpets. And we have 100% coziness. There we go. A wonderful little tavern. Fantastic. Where am I going to put the warehouse for this? I know I said I was going to put in this tavern. I guess that could work. We could just have like a pretty big warehouse. Just store all of the like storables for all these people's houses. Wouldn't be too terrible. Yeah, you know what? I think that'd be fine. I think I'm gonna delete this room. If I'm gonna build a warehouse, I want to go forward with the Garthemi plan. And Garthemi's like square buildings, so that'll be how we do it. Or not square buildings, stone buildings. Hanging out with Lot-Rikini. Who's Lot-Rikini? Oh, here he is. He's a human clerk. He's the most villainous looking clerk I've ever seen. He literally has the fucking DreamWorks eyebrows going. That is hilarious. Maybe I could convert this plaza into a Dread plaza. Who even likes Dread? I'm pretty sure the Tilapis like Dread. But only to a small degree. Humans don't care. Garthemis care. Piganoids dislike Dread. But they also don't really care that much. And yeah, no one really cares about Dread all that much. I'm pretty sure the Garthemis don't give a shit about roundedness or squaredness. I mean, if I look, I'll have to look inside their thingy. Roundness, squareness, no opinions. So we can just build this guy to look like whatever shape I want. You know what? What if we built the meat import yard over here? The logistics import depot. yeah, we could just make this like place a little bit skinnier. Because the warehouse doesn't need to be that big, right? It's going to be made out of stone. It's going to be perfectly square because the Garthemis do not care. Let's see. I think it'll have to be like a bunch of tiny rows like this. Which isn't necessarily like a bad design for a warehouse. There's no point in like fiddling to just have this like little nugget on the back over here. In fact, it probably is better to have a little bit more space. We can have just, yeah, a decent amount of door access. This is going to be room for 12,000 stuff. I think that is pretty nice. We can maybe suck this place in one. And then have torches or whatever. I mean, yeah, fuck it. I think that sounds good to me. Does make it a little bit less navigatable, but that is fine. Probably a small price to pay for additional torch access. There we go. And I think on that note, we can sort of end the episode here. We'll just have to remember to build the bathhouse next time. We warded off the terrible invaders and added some services. Added a bunch of cantors. We're now up to 80 cantors. The battle went incredibly. Everyone's pogging because the fight pits are now full once again. So there's probably going to be a riot once we run out of arena gladiators. But that is a problem for future me and not current me. We started adding many Garthemis. We're now already a little bit unhappy. And soon we're going to be importing meats. Overall, I think this is a pretty good like logistics episode. If ever there was one. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope to see you next time for more Songs of Six. Goodbye!